Okay, back to the Ghost Trick demo. I figured I'd replay the demo because it got, like, my sound got washed out the first bit. So, anyway. But it releases in less than an hour, like, less than 4 hours now. So, we're quite excited. Like, when I checked earlier, it was 7 hours, and I was like, giddy, because it's gonna release within my, you know, like, before I am sound asleep in bed. So, chapter 1. Start from this time frame. But yeah, Ghost Trick is a very fun game. I really recommend people play it. I'm so happy that it's available now. It's going to be available for more people now. Like, it's going to be on Switch, Steam, PlayStation 4. I don't know if Xbox is getting it, but it's more accessible now. Just like with Persona 3 Portable. That it's not locked to a system that was out over a decade ago now. So yes. Chapter 1, 7:02 p.m. Like, even though the ending is sad, to me anyway, must have been unconscious for a while. My head feels fuzzy, kind of like I'm swimming in darkness. When I came to, there was a woman standing there, a woman I don't know, at least I don't think I know her. And then there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Well, probably not anyway. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can stand back and watch a poor woman get shot, but I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. It's gotta be me, no question about that. After all, do you see any other dead bodies lying around here? So long, sister. I feel bad for her, sure, but what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking this. This is no time to be lolling around dead. You're the only one who can save her. What in the world just happened? The whole world just changed on me. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. Voice in my head, who are you? No time for introductions now, you have to save her. I know you can do it, all you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Me? Save her? How? Take a look at your corpse. Do you see that blue flame? That's your soul. And do you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. A core, just looking at it. Railway crossing. Just looks like a railway crossing gate to me. I have a problem. My TV in my room that I am playing on is cropping off like the last half part of the text if it goes down too far. But anyway, yeah, it's this game, like, even though I found the ending sad, it was worth the game itself. The game is excellent. The game's mechanic is so cool, and they've translated it really well to singular screen, because beforehand it was, you know, a DS title, so you had the two screens, and they've done a really good job. My only issue is I don't like that enter the ghost world and exit it is not the same button. It looks just like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand it is just to try it. First of all, try moving your soul with directional pad. And I've learned that the joystick actually works better for this. Congratulations, your soul has now possessed the crossing gate. So what? Now I'm a crossing gate? Now then, use the crossing gate to save the woman. What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That will be your choice. Your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. Oof. Hold it. Well played. What just happened? That was one of your powers at work. A ghost trick. You mean I made that crossing gate move? That's right. You manipulated the object with the power of the dead. A ghost trick. And all you have to do to perform a ghost trick like that is press X. Now the woman's fate has changed. I bet just a little. Yeah, she kinda still has a gun pointed at her. Yeah, that's not good, is it? But at least now you're starting to figure out how to use your powers. So I enter the ghost world with Ghost, possess an object, and then perform a trick with it, eh? Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different core. I see. A guitar then, is it? Hey, what do you want from me? I would have preferred that giant wrecking ball. That would solve the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can't reach cores that are too far away. Well, I guess we'll see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set time and motion again and find out. Let me try it. What's that? Hold it. That's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. Let's see, the core is close enough to possess. Well, the core is close enough to possess from here. Guess all there is me. No time to be picky, I got a woman to save. I like your attitude. It's admirable, truly, but... But what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, tell you what. Why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. Alright, now we'll set time and motion. Go ahead and try X. Huh? Nothing's happening. Exactly. Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. You gotta be kidding. Wait, what about that woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. Move the screen? It's easy. Here, give it a try. Use the directional pad to move it in any direction you want. Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Out of my way. So I have a bit of sinus problem, so that's why I'm stuffy sounding more than usual. It's done. I'm on my way. In the end, it looks like fate remained unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this... Hello there. How are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. A terrible tragedy, what happened tonight. Alright, ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. So it was you. You were the voice in my head, right? Well, I wouldn't say voice exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind. That's another little trick ghosts can do. Looks like my ghost tricks don't do much good. She still ended up just as dead as before. That's true. For now. For now. I still have more to teach you about the powers of the dead, your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you, anyway? Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady. Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying here like a discarded piece of trash? But what can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, I'll have you possess me. Possess you, eh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your powers. Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her. But I guess I'll take the desk lamp up on his invitation anyway. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave a woman lying around discarded like trash. And number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. That thought bubble you just pressed. Those are your thoughts, what you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, eh? So the dead don't have voices. And what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of a stand-in, I think. I'm starting to get it. I think so too. Just remember to always keep an eye out for thought bubbles. Okay, good idea. I just might get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, you first have to enter the ghost world. And L1 is your ticket in. Best thing to do is try it. L1A, I guess I'll press it. Door, traffic sign, traffic cone. By the way, have you taken a look at the middle of the screen? What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. Information is there for you to check out whenever you need it. So in the case of this folding cot, it looks like I can unfold it. To perform a trick on the object you're possessing, you first have to return to the land of the living. Oh, okay. This time, circle is your ticket out of the ghost world. Well, good luck. We're counting on you. Huh? Who's this we? Huh, that's funny. What is? My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. There's something emanating from my corpse. That's because you're special. What's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. So those waves are because of my powers of the dead, eh? Anyway. Congratulations, you passed. Well, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power. What else? Another one? Now, let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now, what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at all. True. You don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there's something else you can do. Oh yeah? What's that? Why don't you try it and see? What's this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute, what's going on here? It looks like she's unconscious, poor thing. Unconscious, but she's dead. Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you'd been unconscious too. Unconscious, eh? Come to think of it, that desk lamp was right. When I came to, I was already dead. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh sure, you make it sound so easy. And it is easy. When you use your powers on the corpse, you can go back to the past, to a time 4 minutes before that person's death. Are you serious? Back in time? That's right. There's a catch. And it only works on new corpses. Corpses that have been dead for less than 1 day. And she's still well within that time limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. But this is crazy. None of this makes any sense. We're talking about the powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Now then, let's go, shall we? That time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. Hee hee. You'll see. You'll see. Rewind time. "4 minutes before death. And so now I'm back in time to witness the last 4 minutes alive. Witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but a real, living present. Zone D, Waste Center, 7:01 p.m. Wake up, are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no, he's dead. Who are you? Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this. You killed him, didn't you? Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned about your own fate. Who are you? Some sort of hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temis left in this country. Temsic. What in the world is that? Beats me. I just do what I'm told. All I know is you've got nowhere else to run. Time to die, sister. As long as that bad boy wrecking ball stays right up there where it belongs. That's foreshadowing. Look, all I want to know is who are you? You don't know me, and I don't know you. This is just business. So long, sister. Oof. Hold it. Who's there? Hold it. A shotgun? What kind of flashy weapon? Kind of a flashy weapon for Hitman, don't you think? Not flashy, just thorough. They call me nearsighted Jago, but I never let my prey get away. Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses? Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. And there you have it, the last 4 minutes of her life. No. It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with by fate, a man toyed with by a ghost. But she still died. Yes, and you can change that with your ghost tricks. Just like you did 4 minutes ago. Possess and manipulate a ghost and then trick. And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like to. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. This was 4 minutes ago, eh? Fine, I get that. What am I doing way down here? That's just how it works. Her corpse was your gateway into the past, after all. So actually, your starting point is where her corpse was. And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now. Hop in, then. Trick time. There's only 4 minutes left before she dies. You better try and get to her as fast as you can. There's no time to lose. Who are you? Time is passing. Last seconds of her life are counting down. Look, it's like I better get out there fast. That's right. Have a look at the right side of the screen. Right side, eh? Sand on top of the timer is how much time she has left. Get to her quickly before all the sand is gone. Ah, you go then. Okay, things we have to do. Can't remember if I have to hit this first. I thought there was a blender I had to get the cord caught up in. There we go. Click. Who are you? Some sort of hitman? What do you want with me? Said we had to rowboat all the last traces of Temsik after this country. Temsik? What in the world is that? Time is passing. Uh-oh, our time is running out. So long, sister. Just a few more steps. Hope I make it in time. Time is passing. Hold it. There's a chance to change your fate. There isn't much time left. It's coming down to battle seconds. Damn it. What's going on here? Your side of Jaguar never misses while the target is within point blank range. Looks like you made it in time, just barely. Yeah, she's still alive. And in that split second, hope has returned. Hope was born. Just now, her fate has changed a bit, ever so slightly. Fate changed. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The bridge is up. Trick time. You said her fate was changed, but it looks like she's still in the same predicament. I said her fate was changed, ever so slightly. I guess I'm gonna have to take care of that guy once and for all. There's much time left depending on what you do. There's still the possibility of failure. I don't want to think about failure now. No, of course not, but still. If you ever feel like you want to start over, just tap R1 before time runs out. Although you never know. You might learn a thing or two when time runs out too. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But right now, I better go after those two. I bet you're wondering what's going on over there, right? Oh, that's right. If I want to take a look, I could move the screen. Exactly. No. No, I really don't. You hear something? Huh. Okay, this is it. And we just committed a murder. How does it feel to save a lady's life? So the danger's gone? Yes, it looks like the danger, Mr. Danger, in fact, rolled away somewhere. You used your powers to avert that woman's fate. So I did all that, huh? You most certainly did. And I knew you could do it. Fate averted. So I lost my life tonight and saved somebody else's life. When I came back to the present, it was raining. I had saved the life of the stranger now sitting forlornly in the rain, but even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. Achoo. A stranger. That word strikes a chord. A terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, why was I killed? I like how he knows that he isn't the type of person to do things like let this woman be in danger and stuff, but doesn't remember anything else. The story isn't over yet. Who exactly are you anyway? Let's call me Ray. As in ray of light in the darkness. Hee hee. Ray, huh? So aren't going to tell me your real name, I take it. You haven't told me your name either, actually. I can't remember. Yeah, I guess the members of the newly departed tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never do. But if you ask me, does it really matter? After all, there's only one path left to the dead, and that is to disappear. Disappear? When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're going to cease to exist. What? Tomorrow morning? But wait a minute. These powers of the dead. Yes. I'd like to use them to save somebody else's life. And whose life might that be? Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. Ah, I see. But I think about it this way. If you'd use ghost tricks to save ourselves, wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, look at me. I'm a desk lamp. Why a desk lamp, anyway? I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. But in any case, it seems we are unable to use our powers on our own corpses. You're kidding. You only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. I'm afraid that fact can't be changed. So there's really no escaping my own death, eh? In the morning, I'm going to cease to exist. Apparently there's nothing I can do to change that, but just the same, I want to know. I want to know my story, this lost story of my fate, right up until the time of my death, and until I learn that, you won't be able to rest in peace, right? I don't really have a choice with that. Well, very well, I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death as well? You should. I will, but let's see. How should I go about doing that, I wonder? I can't even imagine what the first step would be. First step, that's easy. You start with her. Shoot. Person who witnessed your death. She should have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right. And not only that. She might even know who I am. Yeah, I'd say that's a very good there's a very good possibility of that. What's going on? What was I doing here tonight in a place like this? Yeah, dump, landfill that is full of very in good condition items. The woman probably knows the answer. That's right, never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight. In a place where recycling and electronics disposal does not exist. The key to everything, what do you mean? You'll know soon enough, then when you regain your memory. Yeah, I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. Probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight. That's a very good idea. Press L2 to view a record of what you've learned, and be sure to look at it out now and again. Check it out now and again. Memories aren't always the most reliable things after all. Updated the phone book. Alright then, I wish you good luck. Trick time. We're gonna check the phone book. Me, the mystery. I lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town, trying to regain my lost memory and to find out the truth behind my death. My only lead is the red-haired woman who witnessed that death. Red-headed target. A woman who was at the scene of my death. I don't know her name or anything else about her. She already's been killed once by the hitman, and I saved her with my powers of the dead. Ray of Light. He calls himself Ray. I don't know who he really is. He taught me the secrets of the powers of the dead. Hunter in the dark. He calls himself Nearsighted Jago. He's a sniper who carries a golden shotgun. Somebody apparently ordered him to kill the red-headed woman and me, but he's gone now due to an unfortunate accident. Yeah, you murdered him. Place where I lost my life. It appears to be a junkyard on the outskirts of town. Here I met Ray, who taught me about my powers, and a red-headed woman who might have information about my death. Oh, didn't want to do that. Press L. L2 instead of... Better not let her out of my sight. Besides, I'm not the kind of guy who could just let a woman sit sneezing in the cold rain. I think I'll try to move closer. Yeah, I can't remember how to do it. I know I need the umbrella, but stop pedaling. shimmy. Okay. Shoot. Open. Like, there's nothing wrong with that umbrella. What in the world just happened? The crane moved all by itself, and then that big iron ball fell by itself. It started raining all by itself, and then the umbrella came down all by itself. I don't think the rain was involved in this. Gasp. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers. Meow. But seriously, what in the world just happened? What is this? Some kind of note? Did I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So you don't remember writing it, eh? No, I don't remember writing it. But even more importantly... I didn't get a chance to read that note. Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you realized where this telephone call is coming from. Huh? How would I know that? Think back. Before you helped avert her fate, didn't a telephone call come in at around this time too? Oh yeah. It's done. I'm on my way. That telephone call. Exactly. In other words, at this very moment, on the other end of this telephone line, is the culprit who ordered your murder. What? I recommend you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. Even more ghost tricks? And then I saw him. Right there on the other end of the line, I saw the face of a man who ordered me dead. Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her? Who is this? Yes, 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number. Trace complete. So that's him, eh? The man who stole my life? That's right. So, what do you think? Would you like to go see him? You better believe I would. Then you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there's no one way we can move from place to place, even great distances. And what would that be? The dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over telephone lines. Say what? I've done all I can do to help you. You'll have to do the rest yourself. You're not coming with me? I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I've already used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had to come to ask for your help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in town tonight. I'm trusting in you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers of the dead to find this truth. I'm grateful for you for everything you've done, but I can't promise I'll help. Tomorrow morning I'll cease to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery to find the truth about myself. That's more than enough. Huh? If you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked you anyway. The two are one and the same. One and the same? This disc lamp knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Now then, from the call a moment ago, you now have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is all up to you. Junkyard. This is 1729. You've got a new number. So the story of the search for myself begins, a story that will last one night only. Tomorrow morning I will cease to exist, and I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed? And what exactly is going to happen in this town tonight? Nope. Continue playing? Yes. Not save because I'm going to continue my save from my other, like my actual save. Up to 7:31 p.m. Who am I? Why was I killed? The one who is sure to know the answers to these questions is the man who ordered my murder. They did a really good job at adding chapter 2. Like, it's not that long of game, so it's kind of like, you know, the balancing, like how much content to give in a demo. But to have a demo anyway was a really good idea, because it's not that big a file, and there's a lot more content in it than I expected. I expected it to end after the tutorial, but it continued into chapter 2, and it actually let you do chapter 2, which adds a lot more to how the gameplay is, because it's symbolized in chapter 1, and chapter 2 you get more of, like, you actually have to rewind to do things, learn information. And it gives a lot more, you know, lead into what type of game this is. And I hope more people play the demo and buy the game, especially because it's amazing that they have decided to go back and report this, like, after all these years. Like, Capcom and Level 5 have, like, were like, hold my beer, like, at this year. There's just so many games, like stuff being brought back, stuff that's, you know, being ported. Like, they just announced the Apollo Justice trilogy is coming out. So it's like, just great that it's going to be stuff more accessible to other people instead of locked to just one system. Who am I? Why was I killed? The one who is sure to know the answers to these questions is the man who ordered my murder. On the other end of the phone line is the very man who had me killed. Our meeting is also sudden. I'm not sure I'm really prepared for what's to come. Yes. If what I read in this file is true, this woman could be quite a bedeviling bit of trouble for us. She needs to be erased. Tonight. Confound that nearsighted Jago. His skills are as feeble as his eyesight. Not to worry, sir. I've already taken the next step, sir. Yes. But what I say, the last thing I've ever expected was to talk to the target herself. Even if it's only over the telephone. I must admit, my good man, it has put me in quite the tizzy there for a moment. What is this place? These oddly luxurious furnishings, this oddly refined music, and that odd little machine. I've never seen a room like this before. But one thing's for sure. These people are assassins. And what's more, that red-haired woman is another of their targets. That file the old man has. Maybe it'll give me some information on my redhead. Updated the phone book. Took time. I think this is where I left off with my... when I took up playing again while I was away, so this is where I'm going to end now. I'm going to return to title. Return to title without saving. Does it give me an option? Yeah. Autosave, manual save, to be continued. Autosave. But, yeah, so this releases in a few more hours, and I'm excited. I have money for it. My adopted sister gave me, like, a Amazon card, and I bought a PlayStation card for it, so I could specifically buy this game to have, like, make sure I had the money for it. But I think it's going to be like, I think it's probably going to be around 40 bucks. I didn't think it was going to be that much. I figured it'd be around 26. But, yeah, this is a really good game, and it's self-contained. Like, it's not a game that, you know, would have, like, multiple sequels and stuff, because it's like, you learn how everything goes. You learn the mystery. It's, you know, it's all contained. Like, the plot holes get sealed up and everything. It's kind of like how 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors was. It was like a self-contained game. So yeah, I really recommend getting Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Anyway, this is Lady Noramon. Ciao.